imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. Yes, but what a shame the poor groom's bride is a whore. I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of, well, in fact, well, I look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is saved. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Well, in fact, well, I look at it this way. I mean, technically our marriage is saved. Well, this calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne. I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with sense of poise and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our cover of I Write Songs by
Everybody live for the music around. Looking out a dirty old window. Down below, the cars in the city go rushing by. I sit here alone and I wonder why. Friday night and everyone's moving. I can feel the heat, but it's soothing. Heading down, I
around. That was echoey. Hey everybody, how's it going? All right, my computer is having a fit. That's okay. That down. Turn all this stuff down. Do less things, computer. How's it going, everybody? Everybody here ready to play the game that we all play? We're here to play. We're going to play some Classic Fixed Risk today. So, with that, let's get in. Hey, Sledge, what's going on? Why is my chat not showing up here down here? Annoying. I can fix that. Well, while we're waiting, see if I can't fix this thing. Maybe at least I can get, oh crap, we got a game, guys. Oh, no. False alarm. We'll try this one for chat instead. You did get home just in time. And now we're just waiting for this guy to start the game. Better. Yip, 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 yip. All right, I can see you guys now. We are chatting. First time seeing with no glasses? I think I'm gonna roll with no glasses today. I don't really need them that bad. I just need them to be able to read the frickin' screen that's up above me. Bon Jovi, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Good day. Well, if this guy doesn't fire this lobby when it fills up again, I'm gonna go start my own. Maybe he knew I was coming. All right. Enough of that. All right. It's been a minute. It's been about a week since I streamed, and I decided to take a little time off while Becky was doing her subathon so that I didn't compete with her at all. Now I'm feeling good. All right, we got a game. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. I am Cresquin. I am a Classic Risk Grandmaster. And what are we going to try to do tonight, chat? That's right. We're going to try to take over the world. I am playing as pink in this game. White has both an Australia spawn and a Europe spawn. Which one do you think he's going to choose? Well, let's take a look at the map and see what everybody else has. We got black in Africa. Maybe we see blue come down in here. I doubt it, but maybe. We have orange, probably going to take South America. Most of my troops are in Asia. What the heck am I going to do with this? Well, maybe it depends on what white does. It looks like green was going over to North America there. Blue goes down into Africa. Okay. Well, I guess if we see white, white does go into Europe. And hits my 3. Fuck. Okay, well. Good luck, everyone. I want that too. I think I want it up here. Bad spawn, that's right. Frick. And I'm losing all my freaking exterior positions too. Jesus. I think on my next turn, what I do is I stack in Oz, and then I start moving this down. But white's going to have Europe in just a turn or two, and it looks like black is probably going to head over to Australia himself. I'm just going to start setting up for it. He's looking for second wave Oz. I can't say I blame him. In that case, maybe I start stacking in Asia instead. Green spending right there is hugely important. Maybe white comes out of Oz right here. But I am hurting right now. Let's turn on the troop count so that everybody gets a sense of how bad I'm doing. Look at this. All three of the, well, until that play, all three of the players ahead of me were on 25, and frick. White has turn to Europe. Is anyone going to interrupt that? I'm sure not. I don't have the position to do it. White might come take me out of Oz next turn. And I'm on track for the dudes trade. Holy crap. This is not an ideal start. I have a feeling this might be a short game. Black gonna interrupt Europe here. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's big. That is big. Black is still hedging. He's still pointed at Oz, but he's also pointed at Europe. I wonder if I were to give Black a shot at the white kill, if he would take it. Probably just try to kill me instead, right? Maybe I'm still in a tough spot to kill. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Orange has South America. He's gonna probably end up keeping Green out of North America. If Blue doesn't go take SA right now, no. Blue is happy in Africa. White says, fine, Black. I will take Australia. All right. Well, White still can't take Oz. So I guess I'm playing for the second wave Oz take here. All right, Black does move into Europe. Have we asked White to move yet, or are you hoping to take Oz? Well, now that Black's in North America, or I'm sorry, now that Black's in Europe, I might actually be trying to take Oz. But now I have no North American position even, so I'm really, really in a tough spot. All right. One wants to come take Oz. We can take Oz. He's gonna have to wait for it. I might be okay just hanging out in Asia. A lot of this map is still unresolved. Fortress, South America. That's right. I think my play is probably to leave Australia and then wait for the North America and South America battle to happen. It could be South America, Africa? And orange is pointed this way, not this way. Blue also doesn't have a trade. Ooh, okay. I'm just going to sit here and be ominous and threatening to Australia. There is the outside possibility that white trades and kills me for my 5 cards. Let's see. I have 24 here. 23, 22. He's 17, and then 4 more. He might just feed me to someone else. He might just feed us both to someone else. Black traded. What did they get? Fixed trade. Well, maybe I could move in and bully black out of Europe. X on 2. I'm really interested to see what the white trade is going to be. Bad time to be Africa player? Well, it depends on how orange wants to play it. Green's deciding how to play it still. I have a +2 in Mongolia or Yakutsk. Okay. Well, we get to see how orange is going to play it this turn. Is he going to let black hold? White got the 6 trade. Nubo. was my roll there? 16, 17? Take that. No odds, no win. That's right. Was White fucking with me? White had a turn 1 Europe, got bullied out of it by Black, and had an alternative 5 stack sitting in Australia where I already was. I wasn't very happy about that. Ah, hell yeah, Black. Hell yeah. I had a very shitty spawn. I had 2 territories in Australia. I had Yakutsk. I had a 4 stack in Yakutsk and a 4 stack in China. And then a 2 stack in North America. Oh, and a 3 in South America. I was very spread out, but I had no chance. Yeah, it would have been a great prog spawn. Except that my exterior positions got eliminated almost immediately anyway. I think on turn 3 or turn 2, I was down to like 12 troops. But it's great to see our friend Orange decided to move into Africa. And Blue decided not to come in third wave Oz for some reason. He's really dedicated to Africa. What's Black gonna do here? And really, Blue is in the roughest position. We probably see Green end up with North America in the next turn or two. Probably just takes it next turn, and then Orange just lets him have it because he wants to move into Africa. I think that's the better play for South America, unless he wanted to trade up, like to upgrade up there. Blue, then me, then Orange. Well, this will be the test of Black's metal. But now I am safely cushioned by my turtle shell. Hanging out in Siam. Orange hits the blue stack and then pulls back. Let's see, did orange have it? He had 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Ooh, he did not have it anyway. But black's gonna get it. That's 2 kills fed to black. Well, is this gonna make black too strong? Is anybody gonna stand up to black here? I mean, who can? Maybe green can? I don't think orange is really in a position to be able to stand up to black. Am I gonna have to? We'll have to see what green does here. Looks like green's just gonna let it slide. Maybe we're gonna wait to see what orange does. Is everyone going to be smart enough to bully me in Australia? We got another 12 trade. Orange is just gonna chill in South America. Well, surely black isn't gonna be so greedy that he's gonna take Africa here. Black's been playing a pretty good game so far. Green gonna do? Is green gonna come down and break me in Australia while I have a 30 stack sitting out? No, but I think that does take away my other +2. All right, so the play from here is to allow green maintain strength against black. Orange does trade here. Is orange going to go into North America now? Ooh, I don't know if that would be the play. Black has patience. I would love to see green get greedy here. I don't want to open up this black stack to be able to come at me. I don't think he would, but I don't want it to be open regardless. I think my India stack is big enough at this point to discourage anyone from coming into Oz. Except maybe orange. Seems to have accepted his fate. If black gets out of Africa, maybe I can come over and take that +5. Right? I go before orange here. I mean, that might invite black or green to come get me. Green's gonna get closed off right here. Unless he hits that black 3. Does hit the black 3. Hey Gavin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. This is our first game of the night. All right, we're gonna take a little risk. Let's see if these guys let me hold a +5. Nothing too crazy? Well, happy Tuesday. Suit up! That's right. Good up, man. Hey, that means we got a follower. Who followed me here? All my freaking panels are messed up, man. Shifty, thank you for the follow, man. That's a nod from orange. Yeah, you're right. Well, I got a 10 trade. Maybe I just kill orange here. Do we think black and green are going to be able to run the deadliest trap on me if I kill orange and then go back to hide in Oz? Ooh, my heart's pounding. That was a risky play. I don't think either one of these guys wants to kill me right now. You might want to break me. I get that. Oh, I'm wrong. Black does want to kill me. This will set black. Should we watch the end of this game? What we're watching is black lose. Now, green's play here is to kill black. He probably kills me in the process. I really wish I had a trade here, but I don't. I die next turn anyway. And black kills me if green doesn't get to me first. Green's on 4. Green's gonna trade. I die. This is green killing me. I think this is the last turn anyway, so we might as well just watch the end. Oh, get that 20 out. Come on, green. Get that 20 out. There we go. I hope that black learned the lesson there, that I was too expensive and he was too slow. Yeah, GG. I think what we learned there was that the correct play for black would have been to set up the deadliest trap to run against me. I respect the risky play. Black needed me to win. Well, black needed to not lose so many troops on me and then fail my kill. If black had actually killed me, it might have played out a little bit differently. Probably not, because green still had that 63 stack up in the top corner. Thanks, Australia. That's got to be frustrating. Well, we beat a Grandmaster, but we lost to an intermediate. And really what we did is we lost to a beginner. Fun times. Let's play a new game, guys. You're right. That would have been much better, Nordic Noob. Thanks, Australia. We'll edit that back in. man. How long was that game? 45 minutes? Not too bad. I think that's about the right pace. I feel like I played Australia right. I got a good roll on orange. My roll on orange was almost too good. The other guys just didn't know what to do with me. All right, everybody, we got a game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. I am Cresquin. I am a Classic Risk Grandmaster. And what are we going to try to do tonight, chat? That's right. We're going to try to take over the world. Look at this frickin' spawn. All right, where's everybody going to want to be? Well, yellow's probably going to want to be in Africa. Black's probably going to want to be in North America. We got purple in Europe. We got blue in Australia, and that leaves green in South America. And me again with a horrible spawn. What am I going to do? I'm going to claim Africa. I have a card to take in North America. There's a lot of material in Europe to take yet. I have a feeling I lose some of these twos. Was orange too expensive? No, I came out of that orange kill in the last game just about where I expected to be. In fact, I came out a little bit higher than I expected to be. Ooh, we have alliances this game. Black wants to be an ally. Okay. Black goes ahead and claims position in North America. That's nice. It gives me room to move in Asia. Purple put into Africa? Did purple have a spawn 7 in Africa and I just didn't see it? Hey, Epic Horizon, how's it going? You may absolutely ask, and I shall do my best to give you a good answer. No, they had a 5 and added? Okay. All right, yellow's hedging. Not outright giving Africa to anybody. Also not giving South America to anybody. Green's going to have, what, 6 troops to place. So maybe green takes it anyway? No. But I think green does put into SA here. Yeah, blue, as anticipated, as turn 1 Oz. Green goes into Europe. I love to see that. And leaves Africa, but gives purple an easy path to come back down. Why hit my 2 right there? Green, why hit my 2? I guess that does leave green with 12 territories. I don't think he holds it. Right, purple hits at least 2 of those. Or at least one of them, I guess. Well, at least this game I'm going first in the turn order, which Means that I'm less likely to die without a trade. Right? So I have 3 positions right now. I'm not very easy to kill. In the future, might I be? Well, blue might be able to get to me. None of that back up. Blue might be able to get to me. Will black? Probably not. Will purple? Maybe. Will yellow be able to get to me? You'll have to plan ahead quite a bit to get there. Since green went into Europe, yellow kind of gets to have South America here. But he's going to take his time taking it. All right, that reduces the likelihood of blue coming after my kill later. So this turn, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 more in North America. I'm going to put the other 2 in Egypt. And I'm going to take a card in NA. Where the hell is green going? Green goes down to Southern Europe here. All right, black in North America, as expected. Is green just chilling in Southern Europe? Or does green want to come down into Africa? Like, is green going all the way from North America to Africa? They want to smash yellow? Because yellow pulled them out of South America? Or they stood in the way of them taking South America? It feels like this is the long path to get there. I feel like just going down, because green spawned with quite a bit in North America there. Well, I'm not going to have a trade here. Can I make any kills? Not this turn. I still need to stay safe. Yellow decides that he wants to come in to Africa instead of North America. Now look at what blue just did. The exact same Australia play I just did last game. Purple would like an alliance. Yeah, let's take an alliance. What is this game? Oh my gosh. Well, it's the game of stay alive. Hey James, how's it going? I don't know if anyone has noticed, but those Euro kids are a bunch of backstabbing noob slammers. 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern. It's a wild time to play Risk. Oh my goodness. That is true. But it's not just Europe at that time, right? You got all of Asia and Africa. Epic Horizon. You can't say it here? You can jump on my Discord and ask me a question there if you like. There should be a link to my Discord, both in my Twitch profile and I believe on my YouTube profile. All right, well, blue has the knives out. That play by green might just save me from blue. Never mind. Green's gonna go hang out in Japan. Black trades. Black trying to figure out how to take North America most efficiently. I think he's figured it out. Who's gonna let me go? Tell Black that I know what he's trying to do. Alright, is purple gonna go try to kill green here? No. I'm also kind of guarding the purple kill for 5 cards. Maybe I die here. Yeah, if green trades, I die here. Or maybe blue just kills me anyway. Blue's gonna kill both of us. Double kill blue. Well played. Well, at least I outlast green here. Well, that game was only 10 minutes. 12 minutes. Oh well. Let's take a look at everybody's rank. Blue was a master. I believe it. That was a good play. Green was a master? Oh, sorry, bro. Well, at least I beat a master out of that. 3 masters in that game, including me. It's a high-level lobby. I think blue wins that game. We're gonna have to bring that back up. Hey, Orion, how's it going? Find a new game. How's it going? You know, the ads, the games have been kind of up and down. Hey, DJ Payne. Hi, Cresquin. Thanks for introducing me to Risk last week. Hell yeah, man. Are you enjoying it? Are you playing all the different modes? Are you playing a bunch of Classic Fixed? How'd the last game go? I got killed early. I got fed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. I am Cresquin. I am a Classic Risk Grandmaster. Today we're playing as Pink. I am in the last seat. And what are we going to try to do tonight, chat? That's right. We're going to try to take over the world. Let's take a look at this map. See where I have troops, where everybody else has troops. What I'm going to be able to do and what everybody else is going to want to do. I have a potential South America into North America play. It's going to depend on what blue and purple, or purple and black do here. It looks like yellow would like to be in Australia. White has quite a bit in Europe. Purple has quite a bit in Africa. I think that's what we're going to see. White in Europe and purple in Africa. Black's gonna have to figure out what he wants to do. Red's really gonna have to figure out what he wants to do, but I think red probably goes to North America here. That's what it looks like to me. You're probably wishing you were white. My guy. Every game I wish I was white. Look at this. He just goes straight up into Europe here. Black decides to go into Africa. Okay. Playing last place is so difficult? Well, it depends on whether or not you trade. White leaves Europe? Well, does that look like white moving into Africa or South America? This looks like white moving into South America, right? So I guess that means that I move into Europe. Right? White wants to leave. I'm happy to move in. That's my spot, man. Purple put it all into Madagascar. I know. And then black, right? So purple puts it all down here. Then black comes down. And then white comes down. But I think what we're seeing is white wanting to come across to SA. That's an expensive SA. And, you know, SA is a horrible position anyway. Yellow's not feeling any threat. Spends quite a few troops and takes South America. He's going to hold South America. Or Australia. My God. We have alliances here? No. Oh man, Red, all you got to do is move out of Greenland and I will leave. And that's 7 troops that you're not going to have to deal with, man. Just move that 9 right over to Northwest Territory. I will hit twice. And GTFO North America for you. Black doesn't really have a clean path into anywhere here. So I'm not sure whether to call this 3 or 4 positions, right? I have the one here. I have the one here. And then this and this are separated in a way that's going to make them difficult to get to. That might be 4 positions.
Try to take
Red's
over
not
the
going to
world.
let me out here. So I might as well just spend troops in North America. That's right. We're going to try to take over the world. I think the hard part about playing in last seat is that it's much more difficult to make kills.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Oh my God. Nordic noob. Gotta look into that, man. Oh my God, is Red actually gonna let me out or is he gonna block me in? It just says, oh no, I'm just gonna hit a territory here and spread out a little bit. I know that all of your troops are in Europe right now. And then you have a 6 that I'm gonna have to deal with in North America.
Try to take over the world.
Yes, yes, that's what we're trying to do. How's it going, Omega? A little late to the party. I think we're just over an hour in. We've finished up 2 games. I got 3rd place in the first game because I got fed. And then I got 5th place in the second game because I got fed differently. Maybe we can get red. All right, if red doesn't want to be friends with us, we do have a 10 set. If they don't trade, maybe we target red here. I intentionally took red out of North America just in case someone else, or I mean out of Europe here just in case someone else wants to do it. Red does trade. Red takes the 6 trade. All right. But we're not going to target red. Can we get to anyone else? Can we get white? Maybe wait to see if white goes to... Oh. Well, now I really don't like red. I didn't like red before. Now I really don't like red. It's my fault. I mentioned underwear and red wanted to stick around. That's understandable. Well, I'm going to get my trade. Where am I going to put it? On the 14. Where do I want to take my card? Great Britain. Red's not going to take North America anytime soon. Purple's not going to have Africa. Right? White wants to play South America into North America here. That's a great play by purple. So purple just removed me from North America, which removed my ability to kill purple. I'm gonna let black play. I'm gonna let black play one more turn. I got my trade in. I have a stack. Gotta remember that black was my ally last game, not this game. We'll need 4 here. Need to leave 5 here when I go down. Then I'll need 4, 5, 6, 7 that way. Never mind. All right. So if black doesn't trade here, black doesn't trade here, we'll take black out. But he gets it. Does he kill me instead? For 1 card? Nah, that's suicide. No, he wants to bully me out of... Wants to bully me out of North America. Well, I still hate red. He's going to have 3 cards. Killing him puts me on 4. I don't like that. We got yellow with a big lead. If I make a run at somebody here, either white or black, I'm gonna need to trade. I think that if I go at white, I die. There's a good chance if I go at black, I also die. There's also a small chance that black tries to kill me here. Attacker's advantage. Attacker's advantage says that he might be able to get me. Depends on how much of a risk he wants to take. No. Goes away. Well, I think I still chill in Europe then. I'm not going to take it this turn because I think that with this many players and this many spots, there's no scenario where I hold it. Is purple leaving Africa? Purple has resigned himself. Itinerant Asian stack. Or maybe he's lining up to kill red. If black takes Africa, then I take Europe this turn. Where do I need to defend if I take Europe? I need to defend Iceland. I need to defend Ukraine, and I need to defend Southern Europe. And we'll have to trust black. Right, black has other things to worry about right now. I don't want to have to pretend like I'm going to defend against the big 30 stack. White leaves North America. Well, maybe that... Maybe white leaving NA will prevent red from coming at me. Oh, never mind. Purple's gonna kill red here. I love that. More power to you, purple. Purple's on 4 cards? You kill purple here? If I don't do it, will black do it? Black will do it if I don't do it. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe I am on the chopping block here. Three dudes, yep. Oof. At least I have a lot of board. Even if I don't hold Europe, I mean, the right play for black here is to break me. But I still am going to hold a lot of board. I think I'll come away with probably 18 troops at the end of the turn. Yeah. And then I think we see white move into North America here. $19. I just want to be too big to kill right now. It would be nice to have a trade. But I'm not going to pretend that I want to hold Europe. Black's definitely not going to allow that. My big stack is completely locked right now. I don't feel too bad about that. White's gonna go next. I think I still end up holding 15 at the end of this turn. You advance the game, that counts for something. If I can survive it. My kingdom for a horse. So I hit twice right there. Hoping beyond hope. The next turn, I'm also, again, able to hold 15. Well, I'm going to get some sort of 12 trade. I'd like to be able to put those extra troops in Quebec so I can take the position here in NA. But I'm okay not holding a bonus right now because black kind of being insistent about it. And I understand why black is being insistent about it. Yellow thinks they're going to take Asia? Oh my god, no. Don't hit Quebec. Okay, cool. Well, I held 12. think I take Europe back next turn. On this massive dudes trade. Where's my extra +2 at? Western United States. Probably don't hold that. So I can get the +2 in Alaska. Nobody's coming to kill me. Maybe I don't trade. Maybe I try to see if... I think I try to see if I hold here. All right, black has had enough of yellow's shenanigans. We do like to see the yellow and black player fight. 3 of dudes, that's right. Oh my god, somehow I am going to get that +2 in the Western United States, so I can actually use it. Here I was 2 seconds ago saying that I wasn't going to trade, seeing if I could upgrade it. And then I decided against it. And I got to do it anyway, so whatever. Foursome of dudes. I'll tell you what made me change my mind right there. I didn't want to protect black from yellow. If you wanted to hit the 12, but yellow decided to come in and hit Middle East instead. I have 65 troops. I'm actually just barely behind white, but white has his entire position kind of tied up. The big problem here is that nobody's actually going to be strong enough to prevent white from taking all the Americas if he wants them, because of that yellow play. Yellow could break me on the backside, or white could break me on the backside. I took that understanding that I might not hold. Black did slow me down for a couple turns, but I think he sees that right now I am not the most scary player on the board. White's gonna let me hold. Okay, so white understands that it is a dangerous proposition for him to take all of the Americas. Epic says yellow plays like a turtle. It's intermediate max. Maybe. I mean, that's one of the problems with Australia. Is that once the rest of the board gets their shit together, you got a GTFO. Right now, what yellow should be doing is moving to North America. You should take that 49 stack and just go straight to NA. But they're kind of stuck. We got white slowly expanding into North America. The black 14 here guards me from white. And so now, because I am guarded from white, it's kind of my job to prevent white from having all of the Americas. And that may lead white and me to go to a deadly war. White has patience. White has patience. I'm just going to build up in Iceland. Who could have ever thought that the Australian player would end up stuck in Siam? You never see it happen. I didn't even realize it, but for the last few turns, I've actually held 12 territories. Ooh. Okay, black recognizes that we have peace. I've forgiven black for taking down my territory. It's all just part of business. James says, I think black will step into South America when white takes North America if he is able to. I think that's possible. Got that Alaska card again. I think black moving into South America kind of depends on what white does with that 49 stack. Black being up at the top in Yakutsk there is good. I wouldn't weaken that stack too much, yeah. So one great thing about black right now is that he recognizes my capacity to forgive. White taking NA or just taking me down below 12? I think that was just me going down below 12. We want white to be scared. I lose one of these threes either way. But black is positioned to break NA. Right? This black stack looks to me like it's ready to break North America from the top side. I'm also ready to break North America from Greenland if white gets too greedy. But either way, we're going to have to work together. I've pretty much made up any deficit that I had to start the game. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. Go back up. Oh, he comes back down. Okay. So white thinks, or black thinks that I'm going to do the job. And really, I think I'm going to have to. Human blood. Hello, hello. Type on Twitch, but you're having trouble? Well, I love having you here on YouTube too. We got a lot of friends on YouTube. The heck is yellow doing there? If white decides that he wants to give up South America to black, I'll allow it. Right? If white decides that he wants to take North America and then move that 56 stack up into block one of the sides, I would absolutely let that happen. I know it may not look like it right now. How many dude trades am I going to get today? $69? Seems like a reasonable number. But my +5 bonus is slowly adding up. I'm going to stop putting into Iceland. It doesn't look like white has any intention of taking North America here. And even if he did, my play is to break on this side. Remember what I just said about not putting back into Iceland? I couldn't help myself. Can we get some dabs in the chat? Show me some dabs. Show me some dabs. There we go. Gigantified dab. Thank you, Nordic Noob. Thank you for the bits, man. Man, yellow and black really dislike each other. I understand why. I mean, I understand why black doesn't like yellow, but I don't really understand why yellow doesn't like black. I don't need to trade. Let's see if we can turn those horses into something better. All right. Now, for once, our next turn, we would love to see dudes. Here's an interesting play. If black kills yellow, black gets second place. No. If black kills yellow, I kill. I would have to kill black next. But it's always fun to see that kind of fight. I could run a balancing play on white here. I'm almost ready to take that 56 stack off of Iceland and put it into Ukraine. That stack should be big enough to serve as a deterrent from anyone breaking me. I will have access to the entire board. At that point, I may not be able to stop white any longer, though. White has the patience. Well, we end up with the horses anyway. Where do I want it? Greenland is the only place. I could put it in Southern Europe. Now let's just stick it in Greenland. All right. I am happy with 147 stack. Black didn't have 12 territories already. That play did two things. It moved my trading position out here. I didn't block off my path to North America. And I also didn't block off my path to South America. Right? So trading here in either one of those spots risks me closing off a path to North America here. Or there. South America. It risks closing off path to South America. Black blocks up the path into NA. He's basically just granted the Americas to white. If white has the cajones to take it. And it looks like he does. Moves up. Not out of South America. He wants to hold the entire thing. You're looking at my telestrator instead of the actual game board. So my play here is to go threaten white. We'll leave enough back here just to be nominally safe. Right, I don't want yellow to get any dumb ideas. But my intent here is not that I want to attack white. My intent here is that I want white to either make Alaska weak enough for black to attack. Right, he comes and defends me so that it makes Alaska weak enough for black to attack. Or I would love it if white would leave South America and give black the opportunity to move in. Now, white is going to have enough troops to be able to take a card. Is this yellow botting out? The smart play for white here is to not take a card. Black breaks it anyway. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Trendy. Welcome to the stream. How's it going today? Black goes and breaks both. Oh my god. Okay. Was that yellow botting out? Yellow is offline. We might see yellow come and break both of us. White gonna break me? No, he's gonna double tap black. Yep. All right, I think that's GG for me. Oh, look. Yellow's back. I probably should have run into that 55 as well. But I don't think it's going to end up being a problem. Yep, yellow is decided. Game is lost. Might as well just bot out. Again. By me. Doesn't really matter, does it? There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have successfully taken over the world. Let's take a look at these ranks. Do we have any predictions? I think Black was probably the highest player in that lobby. But I'm wrong. White was a master. Bro, what are you doing hanging out in South America, not moving out of South America into North America? Well, Artist Fujimori, thanks for playing. Managed to take down 2 intermediates and 2 beginners. Hey everybody, if you're watching on YouTube and you've made it this far in the video, reach down, hit that like button. And if you like Classic Fixed, check out my channel. Got plenty of playlists. We'll play a lot more. All right, have a good one, everyone. Do nothing master. I know. What do we think? Let me say that right now. 2 hours? All right. My freaking transitions are chugging. Oh my goodness. Play another game before I take another break. The thing is that white wasn't really even a do-nothing master. Got a lot of troops. He just didn't know how to leverage them into the next dominant position. All right, guys, you'll never guess what mode we're going to play right now. GG, thank you. As I sent you in Discord. Epic, I appreciate your ask. And I appreciate you wanting to play the game. My advice to you is that you need to take your time and play the games that you can play. Suit up! Also, come up with $10. Blitz Frames! Welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for the follow. Patriot Government, liked for the Grand Global Conquest subscriber goal. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I don't know where those numbers are getting pulled from because those are not accurate on any platform. But I don't know, whatever. I am trying to make it to 500 on YouTube right now. Where am I at for YouTube subs? I'm getting pretty close. I'm probably at 460. We got about 40 more subs to go on YouTube before I get to the first wave of monetization. It's gonna be so freaking cool. I'm gonna be so stoked about that. Oh. What are those modifiers? Yay, some Coldplay. Bro, I can't play Coldplay on YouTube. They will take down my stream ASAP. You get monetized at 500. There are 2 waves of monetization. At 1,000, you get to start putting ads on videos, which is like the real monetization. At 500, you gain the ability to receive super chats and to sell merch. And so I have some ideas for kind of some merch that I'm going to put in there. But that should be coming in the next month or 2. You need some Machu Picchu EDM? I had some people join this lobby at the exact same time, and I kicked one of them, and the other one threw out a crying face and a angry face immediately. Yeah, dude, we're gonna get some t-shirts. I've got the designs ready to go. I've got a supplier picked out. And so I think the goal is right around the 4th of July. Put out some t-shirts. And y'all will still get to watch all of my videos ad-free. But I'll tell you what, when that first super chat comes in, I am gonna be freaking stoked. I think at 500 you also get to start adding custom emotes to YouTube, which will be a lot of fun. You guys will have access to the same emotes that I use on Twitch. Maybe I'll have a couple platform exclusives. I don't know. All Risk needs is one cybersecurity person who doesn't do pen tests and will be money. Happy. Patriot, do you have someone in mind? These two joined too close together. I'm just gonna kick one of them and see if they rejoin. All right, everybody, we got a game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. I am Cresquin. I'm a Classic Risk Grandmaster. And what are we going to try to do tonight, chat? That's right. We're going to try to take over the world. I am white this game. Let's take a look at this map. See where I have troops, where everybody else has troops, where I can be, and where everybody else is going to want to be. My friends, it looks like we're going to be playing Oz this game. I go third. We're looking at pink coming down to interrupt, but I have a 6 to come back and counter. Where's everybody else going to want to be? Black moves into Europe. Lots of traffic in North America, but that's probably the Reds' play. It'll be interesting to see whether purple moves in to SA. I don't think he can get it in one turn here. Or if he moves into Africa. Looks like blue wants to be in Africa. Blue also wants to spend down all of his exterior positions. That's a good way to die. Oh, but that's helpful. So here's what's going to happen here. I'm going to take Australia. I'm going to fort one of these twos up. And then Pink, going to put his 6 troops there. He's going to have 9, 8 to come down. So it'll be an 8v6 if he comes at me. Patriot says, I've live streamed some buns and some kilted in non-risk discords. We'll talk in philosophy. What kind of philosophy? I enjoy philosophy. I think what we see is Pink put troops here and then come down to break so that my 6 will have to come through the 3 to get in. Or it'll have to come over the top. But Pink might be dooming both of us to death here if he comes at me. He is going to come at me. Oh no! He goes the other way! Holy crap. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I've survived. Little metaphysics, little epistemology, a smattering of political theory. Have I been a good boy? Dude. I will tell you the truth. I don't know the names of a lot of philosophical concepts, but I do know the basics of how they work. We want to let Pink into Africa here? I think we do. So you probably can't just name concepts for me and have me understand them, but if you're willing to talk me through it, I would love to have some philosophical conversation. Who pissed in Blue's Cheerios? Blue did. Blue has spent the entire game pissing away his troops. Well, we gave Pink access. Like, I don't want to remove all of Blue from Africa here. Is that a blue bot? Yeah. 2 cards. And we can get him next turn, and I don't think anyone else can. Someone else might feed him. But leaving Blue in Madagascar there just kind of prevents anyone else from taking that kill. What a tragedy it would be if purple came and took me out of Africa here instead of hitting blue. Well, for once today, we are actually looking for dudes. Black is going to have the opportunity to trade and kill blue. Can he? Yeah, with the trade, black can kill blue. Will he? That's a very different question. This is a very good start. This is our best start so far today. Think he's gonna go full blueness when he gets removed from Europe? You think so? Possible. All right, we're going to take 3 cards from blue here. I guess we'll just come back to Siam. Make everyone think that I'm slow. We got the dude. Black would like an alliance. Eastern Australia, Scandinavia, East Africa, Ontario. We're not going to hold any of those. All right, might as well. All right, we got another 10 set. Well, black would like an alliance. I have alliances on in this game. This is my lobby. Why are there alliances in this game? Pink could trade here and come slam me. All right, there's potential for Pink to have 28 here. But I survive that. If Pink slams me, I survive it. I won't be left in a very strong position, but I also won't die. How about this for a way to get greedy? I have 14 territories now. I'm going to trade here. I'm going to take a bunch of North America. Maybe purple takes it back from me? But I don't think red does. I have 20 territories now. I probably lose a couple this turn. Maybe 3? That should still leave me over 15. I think it's very likely that this turn I maintain 15 territories, unless purple decides to go ham on me. But purple's not really strong enough to go ham on me. He could hit me 3 times there and move up? No, he's not going to. Well, I suppose I could upgrade Africa here? Why don't we take Africa? No way I hold here, right? No way I hold. But pink has a long way to get here. Purple might break me. Looks like red's going into NA. Black likes it, right? Black's gonna let me hold. Because I had the opportunity to break black up in the north. I threw him a heart as I went through Greenland. Like, I could break you, and I decided not to. Because we're friends. And you're going to let me hold Africa here. Friends, I think that I'm going to hold the rare Africa, Australia +5. Purple lets me hold. Pink's on 5 cards. Pink's going to trade here. Pink may come down and take Africa from me. It's a long path, but he may do it. He opts out. Holy crap. Black wants me to hit pink, or he just... Maybe he just misclicked there for a second. But I'm open now. My big stack is open. Red doesn't want to hit me for cards. Red wants to hit North America. Naturally, if it's Africa that is the bonus, too many, there's somehow, some way, better diplomacy to cede territory or attack my territory. To which opponent? Which opponent is best weak? Well, Red decides to Mickey Mouse it. Well, what do we do here? Red did decide he wasn't going to let me have Africa, but he also has decided that he's not going to let Purple have North America. This play generally does not work out for the South American player. Right. We call it Mickey Mouse. Nordic says bold when our stack is open to red. Well, I kind of feel like Pink thinks that he's locked me into locking up my stack again without realizing that I still have a position in North America. I'm going to pull back. I'm going to let Pink move into Africa here. I'm not going to break black. Black is my friend right now. I'm going to pull back. I'm going to let Pink have access to Africa. Pink has a bigger stack that's available. Pink needs a bonus. T Yost, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome to the stream. Right. So I'm pulling back. I'm going to allow Purple and Pink to fight this war. Hey Mark, how's it going, man? I think eliminating Purple for that 4 stack would have been nice. You mean Pink? Black's going to take some board. Black's going to hold 12 because nobody's going to stop him. I'm definitely not. Did we manage to turn our dudes into something better? Yeah, we'll spin that. Alberta. Yeah, we'll take the +2 there. Come back home. I'll go ahead and exit North America next turn. We have alliances. I might as well make friends with purple here. And pink, right? Let's make friends with everybody, except for red. Fuck you, red. Let's take a look at the players in this game, huh? Playing as black, flying the flag of Palestine, and sitting in Europe right now. We have Amachako, already eliminated by pissing away his troops very early. Flying the flag of Mexico was Solon Vengeance 2. I took that kill. I am playing as white. I am in the third seat. I'm sitting in Australia right now. The red player, General Bauer 11983, is in South America and has just moved out of Africa to give it to pink. We chased pink out of Australia right at the beginning of the game. The purple player, Clemen Charkaborty, flying the flag of the United States, is in North America playing... Did I already say playing as purple? Our pink player, flying the flag of Spain, is General Chang 24791. He's just gotten the Africa bonus after being, as I said, chased out of Australia by me early in the game. I still have the troop lead. Is there any reason for me to no longer be friends with black? I don't think so. I'm just going to slowly move myself out of North America so that purple believes that he has claim on the position. Another 12 set coming in. I think pink probably takes black down to 14 territories here, but he's still got the +5 plus the 12 territory bonus. So he's going to be getting an extra troop in addition to his big bonus. This is the time for purple really start laying a claim on North America, or to exit. I would really like the play here to be a purple exit from North America. He slowed down red long enough for black to be strong enough that black will have to be the one who steps in to prevent red from taking North America, which will trigger war between them. Black still manages to hold 12 even after purple really wanted to remove him there. I don't see any reason not to take cards in North America here. Black and I are long-standing friends. So, even though I could... Could not just mess up Black. I could kill Black here. Oh, okay. So that's Red kind of forcing me out of North America. I don't think that's going to help Red very much, if I'm totally honest. I think me being in North America was worse for Purple. I don't know how I don't remember any of these cards. We offer an alliance to Purple and they failed to accept? Unbelievable. All right, now that Black has moved into North America, this is the time for Purple to leave. Black has gotten strong enough, be in a position where he has a vested interest in preventing Red from taking the Americas. Now, so does Pink, but Purple right now Purple's too weak to be able to face down Red in North America. And so for the way for Purple to survive here is to exit NA, give up that bonus, and allow the larger stacks to fight over it. Now I still have the troop lead, so part of me is kind of considering running over to North America and just exiting Australia. Problem is, I might have to kill Red. I don't think Purple realizes that my only card opens up Black's big stack. Maybe it feels a reprieve for one turn. I spoke too soon. I didn't even check my cards. I'm sure it's a 10 trade. Because of what I had before. Yeah, I do have a 10 trade. I didn't even check them because I'm not in any hurry to trade right now. I'm allied with both Black and Pink, who are my immediate neighbors. Purple doesn't want it. I wonder if I were to kill purple, what would happen? Would that then prompt red to take North America? Purple goes into pink! He can go down and sit down there? He goes into both of them. Okay. Well, maybe those guys will do some of the dirty work. That I was considering that I might have to do, but I don't think that I have to do that anymore. Spectora, Spectora! I put my glasses on. Spectra, Spectra! Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, man. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Classic Fix this afternoon. Never played before, but you're doing a fantastic job. I'm sorry. A great job explaining everything. So thank you. You're absolutely welcome. I have a lot of fun doing this. And I want to kill purple. But maybe I want to wait a couple turns to kill purple. All right, we'll let him get some extra cards here. Right, purple's only got one card. We might wait until he gets 3 and then go to kill him. But because of purple's incursion into Europe right there, I ended up with the troop lead. I thought I was going to lose it that turn. I should regain it on the trade, though. Ooh, and I get the +2 in Western Australia, so that's a 12 trade. OG, what's going on, man? How is it going? All right, red finally removes pink from North America. Black is not open presently to hit purple. Purple may come through here and break Europe. That's a suicide play. All right, he's done it. He's done it anyway. I think I wait one more turn to kill purple. I want him to have 3 cards. Black is going to go threaten purple here. Notice what pink just did, right? Pink is set up so that red is going to have a really difficult decision to make if he continues to move into North America. Oh, black's going to do it right now. Two cards. This puts black onto 5 cards. Makes a swing at black even juicier than it was at purple. And I end up taking most of the board. All right. That leaves me in Europe. Not sure what pink was oopsing there? Yeah, me neither. Alright, so red's gonna break me here. Maybe I should have put into Greenland instead. Red's gonna let me hold. Well, pink surely breaks me. Does pink run to Australia? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no cards needed. Now I'm actually in a little bit of danger from pink coming at me. I think I just blew red's mind with my zero there. Yeah, pink comes at me here. He doesn't have enough troops to clean me out. He puts the rest in South Africa? I lose here. Thank you, Sledge. That makes me feel good. Even though I have lost this game. Because red knows me. All right, we'll take second place out of it. Well, that's a GG. think played a good game the entire game. Oh, well, you can't win them all? No, you can't. I could have let red live. But if I had let red live, he would have just come at me anyway. Well, we failed to take over the world this time, everybody. Do we have any guesses at ranks? I think Pink was actually pretty good. He played a good game the entire time. What was Pink? A beginner? General Chang, I think that you were not a beginner. Well, we defeated 2 experts, a novice and a beginner, and fell short. The guy with no bonus at the beginning of the game. That'll teach you something. Hey, if you made it to the end of the video, reach down on YouTube, hit that like button, subscribe, play some more Classic Fixed right after this. All right, everybody, we are going to take a quick break. I am, rather. You guys get to play some words on stream. If you are on Twitch, all you got to do is find out or figure out what the words inside the word are and shout them out in chat. If you are on YouTube, you need to go scan the QR code on the bottom of the page, and you too can play along. Unfortunately, this game does not pick up both Twitch and YouTube chat. We're going to remedy that in a minute. Well, in the coming weeks. But in the meantime, shout out those words. I'll be right back. Iceberg. Thank you, Hunter. I bet Berg is a word. All right, Hunter, I like your strategy. How about Brig? Brie? B-R-I-E? Like cheese? Hey, Lauren, how's it going? Beer! How could we have missed beer? Grice, I bet is a word. I think that's a bird, right? Lauren dropped down to 2 big blinds. 5 hours later, she won the final table for $700. Should we play one more round? Well done, Lauren. We got dent. Indent. Grouse is a bird. Thank you. Tinned. Dinette. There's D-I-N-E-T-T-E. Is that dinette? Tine is a word. Intend and indent. And nobody said tinned? T-I-N-N-E-D? Ah, Lauren. T-I-N-E-D. Tined. But it doesn't look like that's a word. Denton. Oh my god, Lauren's running away with this. Four more words. Dint. D-I-N-T is a word. All right, I'm going to pause this right here. We're going to come back. We're going to play some more Risk. My God. Could it ever be?
Try to take over the world.
We are going to try to take over the world. Sledge, you know. Oh my god, there was a prediction. Will I win? I'm sorry. Do we have any mods to pay that off? Do I need to do it? Was that from the previous game? I know, that timing is rough, right? Because you guys are dealing with a little bit of lag. You don't exactly know how much. I think that the right time to play it is when I say... I am a Classic Risk Grandmaster. I think that's about the right time. Got some ads going on. I'll tell you what, guys, what I was about. And, well, whatever. You guys know what I'm going to play. Everybody knows what I'm about to play. Because we're going to try to take over the world. But after this game, I'm bouncing around the idea of potentially doing something different. Would you guys want to see me do something a little bit different? Well, this guy is definitely not getting in this game. He keeps rejoining my lobby. It's really nice when there is a lobby cooldown. Hotfit is supposed to have fixed it? Well, it has definitely not fixed it. I don't think it's landed yet. But I know that right now, I just had the same guy join my lobby like 8 times in a row. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a game. All right, remember, when I say I'm a Classic Fixed Master, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Cresquin Plays Classic Fixed. I am Cresquin. I am a Classic Risk Grandmaster. And what are we going to try to do tonight, chat?
Try to take over the world.
That's right. We're going to try to take over the world. Let's take a look at this map. Let's see where I want to be. I forgot to turn off alliances. Where everybody else is going to want to be, where I can be, and where they can be. So, finally, we are not going to end up in Australia this game, but it looks like green is. Black gave us an alliance request straight away. Pink and black may want to be in Europe here. We got blue with a big stack pointed at Europe. Black, what is black doing? Black is spreading out most of my materials in North America here. We got orange in Africa. Maybe orange comes over to take South America. I'm gonna put it into North America. I'm gonna put it into North America. Blue may also decide to come towards NA. He's got so much material already sitting in Europe. He's got the big initial troop bonus. Orange goes into Australia. Oh, we freaking love to see that. So this probably moves pink towards Africa. Hey, 40 Creek. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? Yeah, blue sees his big advantage. Ooh, wait, he's gonna skip a card. Who skips his first card? Well, probably not the worst thing in the world. He's got plenty of troops. He's got a nice big stack. But he is gonna run into trouble. So we saw blue move down here, so I'm not worried about blue coming up into North America with me. I like to see green spending down troops up there. Moving deeper into Oz for a nice contested orange and green Oz play. I would love to see black. Love to see black move down into here, into Europe. But with nobody in South America, I mean, I kind of had to have a play to get down there, start generating troops, and then come back up into NA. Like, maybe that's my play. All right, I'm going to aim myself down at South America. It looks like Pink would like to have Africa. I'm going to be friends with Pink. But I also don't want to get stuck in South America. I freaking hate the South America play. But if I can leverage South America into North America and then give SA to Pink in a few turns, that's not the worst play in the world. Hunter, you get it. Heck yeah, Pinky the Brain. Plus, guess what we're doing right here? We're trying to take over the world. All right, Blue says, I am in Europe. Screw you guys. GTFO. Well, can I take SA this turn? I don't really want to risk orange continuing to have position down there. And if pink will allow me to do the push into North America, right, I also hate South America Hunter. I will almost always play any other position other than South America. The only reason I'm considering it this game is because it's basically free. And pink offered me an alliance. Right? Hunter says, I grew up on Pinky and the Brain, Doug, Rugrats, and The Simpsons. Yeah, those are all classics, man. All the Animaniacs are great. All right. So I pushed orange out of South America. And he decided it was a great time to take Australia. It actually was a great time for him to take Australia. I don't think anyone's headed over to North America anytime soon. Well, I think on my next turn, I stack in Central America, and then I take a card in Europe here. There are a few different philosophies about how South America is properly played. One of the ways that is purported to be high level is to stack in South America and then have an external stack in Asia to take cards. That's really fragile though, because anyone can basically remove you from Asia at any time. Another way to play it is to take South America and then move into Africa. Now, what most noobs do is they take South America and move into North America. You notice that that's what I'm doing too. The problem, or the difference, is that my play into North America here is not with the intent that I take both bonuses. My intent is to upgrade from South America into North America. I think I lose that position anyway next turn. Well, I could have hit Iceland and forwarded to it. So this turn, I'm going to trade horses. I'm going to get 2 extra troops in Argentina. As long as there are 3 to 4 players in North America, I think you can forge your current strat. Well, there's nobody. Like, I am the dominant power in North America right now. I think that black wants to come to North America, and I think that green wants to come to North America. And when one or both of them come in, I'm going to be able to just sit, take cards, and chill in South America and generate more troops than either one of them. And then they're going to have to figure out what to do about it. Maybe we see black come down into Australia here? No. It could be. I think we see green come into NA, though. Green might be trying to kill me here. Or maybe he's just blocking black out. Well, he's just made the path longer for black. 40 Creek says black could have gone west into North America, a shorter path, but he didn't. Fair point. Maybe that points to black wanting to take Australia here. All right, so my job on this map as the South America antagonist is to prevent anyone else from taking North America. Because I want North America. If someone else wants to come down and take South America from me after I move up, totally happy to let that happen. Most likely what happens is that once I move up, pink moves over. Pink gets a +5, blue gets a +5, pink gets a +5 here. And then I'm in North America. With 6 players on the board, that's still kind of tenuous. Maybe black didn't go into orange that turn. He's afraid of the retaliatory third wave from green. I guess it's not retaliatory. He just doesn't want the third wave from green to come in. Now, this is generally the point in the game where we start thinking about who we can kill. This is the easiest time to get kills is at the beginning of the fixed game. I actually think my play here is to hit orange in North America, right? So I'm going to add to my Kamchatka stack. I'm going to hit orange in North America, which makes the orange kill viable. Orange is on 5 cards. Orange is going to trade here. I think I still hit it. Okay, black and green are both chilling in Asia. They both have access. Well, black gives up his access to North America. So green's really the only one with access to North America at the moment. But my play right there was really just to get orange back on his side of the board. That's going to be a 10 set. Green has kill lines on me? If he sets? It'd be a very close kill, but he might have it. It might be so close that it's not really worth taking a shot at. But that could trigger... It could trigger black to go into orange. If black has a trade here, it might be worth it for black to take a swing at orange. Black is given back his access to the Americas. Blue says, black, if you're going to go to the Americas, go this way. I don't want to open you up so that you can go this way. Take NA? I'm going to wait one more turn.